Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're safe and well. Woodsy here, and today we're going to be looking at the Nike Dunk Low Canyon Rust. Now, the last time that I reviewed a sportswear dunk was the Valerian blue pair. Very clean colorway, it seemed very popular as well, but I did state in that video that I'm very bored of the basic dunk and how they're churning out colorway after colorway after colorway, and obviously they are churning out the panda dunks, and everyone's got panda dunks, and the quality of the actual materials is going downhill. But I saw this pair online and it really reminded me colorway wise of the Nike SB Dunk Low Sharks, a pair that I think is absolutely fantastic. I would love to acquire a pair one day, but they are extremely expensive. Very few pairs about nowadays, so I wanted to do almost like a custom sort of tributing them. And also I like the idea of trying to make a non-SB look more like an SB. And there is a lot of differences to it, like the outsole was red on that pair, it's blue, but I just wanted to make it look as close as possible to that pair. Unfortunately, getting the pair in hand, the quality of the materials, especially on the leather, is too low grade, so I can't do that custom, but I still have some other projects, some other ideas for videos with this pair. So these will be featured in a few videos later on, hopefully. But I thought I'd do a quick review and just talk about how I feel about the shoe overall, the materials, the actual color blocking and stuff like that. So start off as always with a box, and it actually comes in an orange box. So I ordered these from the Nike online store. They have not sold out, so if you're in the UK and you like them from this video, you can acquire them. Unfortunately, they've classed this one as a women's release, so it only goes up to UK 9.5, which is US 10.5. And even though I feel like whatever gender, whatever preference you are, when it comes to a dunk, you can wear whatever colorway, but unfortunately, even if you do like these, if you're a bigger size, they do not cater to you, unfortunately. I did think that this was going to come in a red box, but it came in this orange box. I don't know whether they are doing more of the dunks in this box or whether this is just to have that more nostalgic look to it. But yeah, in an orange box. You've got white swoosh in the middle of the lid, and then you've got a little swoosh each side of the actual lid of that box as well. And then on the label it states W Nike Dunk Low, so a women's Nike Dunk Low, and this colorway is Canyon Rust Summit White, and it's Valerian blue again, so I obviously like Valerian blue. The tag actually looks really weird. It looks like it's been printed from someone's printer at home. It's big, it's black with a white backing, and yeah, maybe I just don't buy enough dunks, regular dunks, because it just looks really off to me, but you tell me in the comments. Made in Indonesia, and I got this in a UK 9.5, so I got it in the largest size. UK 9.5 is the equivalent to a US 10.5, and when it comes to the most Nike products, especially the sportswear dunks, I go normally true to size. The reason I went a half size up is because of what I have planned for these at a later stage. So to the shoe. You've got that Valerian blue outsole, a white midsole with white stitching. You've got a white set of swooshes, white stitching on the Nike on the heel tag, white text on that tongue tag, and then a white Nike on the insole. Those swooshes are an extremely plasticky, cardboardy feeling material. And yeah, very low grade quality. Now the dominant color on the upper is that Canyon Rust. It does look very different in hand to what it does on the online pictures. It's not quite as nice as the online pictures, but it's still not a bad color. It's like a orangey red, like a clay like color, and you have that on these leather panels around the toe box, the eyelets from the wing around to the back of the heel tab. It's a slight lighter shade in the sock liner, the insole, and then on the laces. And I do think it contrasts really well against that Valerian blue. That Valerian blue, you have it on the panels behind the swoosh, on the toe box, and on the back of the heel, and also on the tongue. So this is a sportswear dunk, so it is your slimline tongue. It is that silky nylon on the front, and then it is that softer mesh on the back. And the laces that are included, they're that sort of newer style lace. They have a little bit of stretch to it. They don't have speckling on this pair, luckily, but I'm just not overly keen on the newer laces they've been putting in dunks. And I will be doing a lace swap on the on feet section, and I will be putting my own flat white laces in these, and I will put some white oval laces in there just to give it that sort of SB look, and just to see what it looks like with the oval laces in. The actual materials, so on the leather panels that are on that Canyon rust color, they are nice and supple. I feel like all the leather materials on here have a nice suppleness and movement, and they should hopefully be comfy because they have a nice flex to them. But it is really plasticky feeling and cheap. It just feels and looks like it is that sort of really polyurethane coated material. The toe box, it does have a nice suppleness to it, it does move, but again, it does feel like it's coated in that polyurethane. But because it has that nice movement, I do feel like it's going to be comfortable, and it will be interesting to see how these wear over time. A lot of the time when it comes to the normal sportswear dunks, I don't keep them because my personal preference is to get the SB dunks. So this pair I will actually be keeping and wearing and doing a lot too, so it'd be interesting to see how this toe box creases and sort of like lasts over time. All in all, for $99.95, I feel like the actual quality of materials is really poor, because if you get a retail pair of Nike SB dunks, I'm not saying they're always premium, but they are normally $99.95, and they're a lot better material than these. And I find it quite sad that obviously they're churning out so many of these like low quality grade dunks. But when it comes to the color blocking, I think it looks really nice. It looks fantastic on feet. They are still a very good looking dunk, and it obviously reminds me of that shark pair. Maybe that's why I'm so fond of them. Overall, if you like the colorway and you like the dunks and you're used to that sort of material, go ahead and buy them. As I said, they're readily available on the Nike store. I think full size run up to 9.5. And yeah, tell me what you think of this pair. I'm going to do the on feet with the lace swaps as I previously stated. And thank you for watching. I hope you are safe and well. And if you've had a stressful day, hopefully you've been able to zone out. And even if you haven't had a stressful day, you can just zone out to the video, and we will now go to the on feet. It's what's it out.